Hey guys, I'm Bricks here, and today we have a small haul from Brickmania with some stuff that I normally wouldn't get. So we have 3 of the American Revolutionary War figures and 1 of Captain John Paul Jones, which is for the Navy's birthday. But I'm going to get these out of their boxes so that you can see them better. And I'll time-lapse this. Okay, we're back. And as you can see, we have 3 of the American. I guess they would be part of the Continental Army. And then we have John Paul Jones. So I guess looking closer at this figure, since he is the more recent custom minifig by Brickmania, you can see that he has this nice printing on the front. Now, unfortunately, it does not wrap onto the sides, which I think is very odd for Brickmania, in my opinion, because I feel like normally their prints wrap to the sides. But you'll see that if I take him off and we look at this figure, you can see that they do have like an ammo carrier that wraps around the side. So, I mean, do we know why there's no printing on the side? Not really. A little out of the ordinary, a little disappointed by that, but still overall, I think this figure looks great. It does appear that they kind of reused, yeah, it looks like they reused very, very similar designs on the pants. Actually, it looks like mine has misprint. Look at, there's black on the pant leg, and those logos look really, really incorrect. I mean, here you can see how the logos are supposed to look inside and how they look on this figure. So I might actually contact them about that, because that's a little, disheartening to see on a figure like this. But anyways, as you can see, there are some minor adjustments to his trousers, I guess you could say. And then he has the gold amulets, and he has this, I really like this hat with the nice printing on there. Overall, pretty nice figure. As you've probably seen on this channel, I mainly collect modern figures, so this is definitely a departure for me. I think that the one era that's, old, quote unquote, that I would really love to collect is the Civil War. And I hope that, maybe in 2021 on Independence Day, they'll do some Civil War figures. I think that that would be fantastic. And I wouldn't be able to help myself. I would buy so many of those just because that's one of my favorite eras that I like learning about and, reading about. But I guess moving on from Captain John Paul Jones, we'll move to the Revolutionary War American soldier. I mean, he's part of the Continental Army. This is the blue uniform. So actually a lot of the soldiers in the Continental Army, there was not a lot of stuff and resources available for the early American, because obviously they were a rebellion, essentially, an insurrection for their independence. So actually a lot of people weren't able to wear this blue, and many wore brown, many wore gray. They wore just whatever color they could get. So, this is one of the lucky guys who got the official blue, and I think that there was also an official there's an official brown uniform as well. But anyways, I mean, here, if you want to look, let me grab another little stand so we can compare these guys side by side. So as you can see, the front, you can see the era inspiration is very similar. It's interesting to me that this guy has 3 little cuff buttons, whereas John Paul Jones only has 2. That must have some significance that I'm unaware of. And then here are the backs. John Paul Jones pretty sparse, whereas the Continental Soldier, obviously, he has the straps that go across the back. But anyways, I'm pleased with this order. I would say I am pleased. And I'm excited. Let's see if I can get this to zoom in. There we go. Let's get this to move over a little bit. Here you can see the figures. So I'm pleased with this order. Hopefully in the future they'll come out, as I said, with some Civil War figures. I'd love to collect those. I think that those would be a great addition, and they could, I think that some cool kits that they could make is stuff with artillery, obviously, which they've done somewhat in the past, but also, they could, instead of making a building kit, that is necessarily, like of a vehicle or something like that, they could do like a terrain building kit like they do at the trenches. They could do like, a Bull Run battle pack, or they could do a Devil's Den battle pack at the Battle of Gettysburg. But anyways, that's me digressing from the topic at hand. Of course, this is the haul. I mean, I also got some brick arms. I don't really think it's worth showing them. I mean, it was mainly some muskets for these guys and some bayonets, you know, nothing very special. I wasn't able to get my hands on any of the perfect caliber muskets, which is a shame, but it'll have to do with the normal brown. I might end up painting those. But anyways, this has been, you know, a small haul video from MW Bricks. I appreciate you guys coming out and watching the video and showing support. As always, like, comment, subscribe, do all the normal things, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in.